I observe Swapo Party Women's Council Central Committee making their way to the podium. May you please be a bit faster? Thank you. Your Excellency Dr. Nangolo-Mbuba, President of the Republic of Namibia, Tatekuru Hifikepunye Pohamba, former President of the Republic of Namibia, relatives of His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob, in the following manner: Madam Monica Geingob, former First Lady, children, residents of both Casa Rosalia and Hada Loha, relatives both maternal and paternal, State House employees, Your Excellency Comrade Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, Vice President of Swapo Party, and all ranks and files of Swapo Party, dear respected mourners, I rest on the already established order of greetings. As we gather this evening, let us engrave deep in our hearts one Namibia. On behalf of Swapo Party Women's Council, I, Fransina Kahunga, Secretary for Swapo Party Women's Council, joined here by Swapo Party Women's Council Central Committee members, I'm giving honor to Comrade Hage Geingob by recognizing his long, undisrupted political career, resulting in various political and positive contributions to the country Namibia and the whole world. Dear monarchs, before I go further, I am hereby extending greetings from Queen Juliana Governors, the leader of Nkomanin Traditional Authority. Her house is just behind us. She wanted to be with us here, but due to other equally important engagements, she failed to do so. Allow me to highlight the advocacy, lobbying, and campaign of inclusion of women in development by Comrade Hage. As per the well-known Blue Book titled, Namibia Perspectives for National Reconciliation and Development, written under United Nations Institute for Namibia, well-known UNIN, the abridged version of 1986, compiled under the supervision of Comrade Dr. Hage Geingob as Director of Administration. In the book, 7 recommendations are made. However, for today's purpose, I'll concentrate on few recommendations. 1, I quote, provision should be made to intensify the training of women at the non-formal and formal levels. This should include adult literacy and vocational training programs. The latter will be particularly useful in opening up opportunities for women's employment in ranching, manufacturing, cottage, and handcraft industries, and other informal sector activities. Second recommendation, in order to enhance the contribution of women in development, stress should be placed on their mobilization through suitably designed extension and community services. Third, women should be encouraged to form women's cooperatives in the field of horticulture, poultry, and piggeries. To redress the imbalance, that is now the 4th recommendation I have quoted, to redress the imbalance in the women's role in the administrative hierarchy, the government should make a regular review of flaws and structures of women and men in various types of decision-taking and influencing positions at various levels. And the last recommendation I'm quoting says, education should be emphasizing the importance of women's role and capabilities in society in general. The vision and mission which His Excellency had for women are clearly visible. As a result, in 1990, in the office of the President, Dr. Sem Shafishu Nanoyoma, a women's desk was created, which was later upgraded to a department. While in the year 2000, the Department of Women Affairs was upgraded to a fully fledged Ministry of Women Affairs and Child Welfare. And I'm happy to say our Vice President of Swapo Party, Comrade Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, served as the first minister for that ministry. The purpose why the ministry was created, mainly to specifically advocate for women developmental issues and to monitor how issues related to women are handled in the government, private sector, and in the general public, as well as issues related to child welfare. All the above-mentioned developments were done under the watchful eye of Comrade Prime Minister in the name of Hage Geingob. I am narrating how the Blue Book recommendations gave birth to the Ministry of Gender Equality, Poverty Eradication, and Social Welfare by His Excellency Dr. Hage Geingob for the community, the vulnerable, the marginalized, the pensioners, the youth, and everyone in the Namibian House. Former President, I'm not jumping your Ministry of Gender Equality and Social Welfare. In all those portfolios as mentioned, dear mourners, take note that behind every successful man, there is a successful woman. I repeat, behind every successful man, there is a successful woman. We shall never forget. I am therefore express gratitude to Tate Hage for his choices of successful women. In today's case, Madam Monica Geingob, your performance in the office of the First Lady for Namibia speaks volume. Thank you very much for all things you have done. Thank you to Swapo Party's Women's Council in Namibia with her inhabitants. I propose that in honor of our late president, for his legacy to live on, Swapo Party members shall continue to implement the Swapo Party Constitution, Swapo Party Political Program, and Congress resolutions. By extension, those in government structures specifically sent there by Swapo Party, you shall continue to implement the programs aimed to uplift women in various spheres. Dear mourners, as I conclude, take note that God does not seek for permission to do what he thinks is right. In the Bible, we are told that, for thy is the kingdom, the power and the glory, meaning that the power and the glory is only with God. Farewell, Comrade President. Farewell, Tate Hage.